What's going on? This is your boy Jimmy.
And this is Rachel.
With your relationship tip of the week.
Honey, have you ever felt as if I've embarrassed you in front of people?
You know, you kind of show your little hind parts when you're around your family.
Hold up, back up. Little hind parts. What kind of country saying is that?
In other words, you show your behind when you're in front of you act a little more crazy than normal.
Oh, okay. Acting crazy and embarrassing are two different things.
No, I mean, some of your crazy I can deal with, but then when you turn it up a notch, it's a little bit embarrassing.
Oh, okay. So now you're calling it embarrassing. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Because this is my first time hearing of this. But with that being said, there are people who deal with embarrassment all the time, like from a friend, somebody who they feel to be a very good friend, a very loyal friend, and
or a spouse,
or a spouse, right?
Okay.
And so I think you got to get to the point where you got to ask yourself some questions.
What's that?
Number one, are you being too sensitive? Are they really being embarrassing, or is it like a sensitive hot button type of topic for you, and when it comes up, you're hypersensitive to it? Or is it really a legitimate concern? This person shows you or has shown you inconsideration consistently when you're in front of a crowd and when you're in front of people.
Okay, well, I think, once you've done that, once you analyze, you've asked yourself those questions, then you have to have that difficult conversation with that person.
Definitely. You got to have a come sit down.
Yeah, come to Jesus meeting.
Well, we're going to hope that Jesus is there. But it's a come to sit down meeting.
We have to talk and say, hey, this is how what you do or what you say makes me feel.
This is how it affects me.
Right. And now you all can have that dialogue to say, oh, wow, I wasn't aware that bothered you that way. Mm-hmm. And hopefully the resolve will be, I'm really going to work toward not doing that again, because ultimately you want to make sure that relationship stays
right.
healthy.
And that's when somebody's being considerate.
Exactly.
Suppose you have that sit down conversation and they're not being considerate, or not owning up to what's happening.
And then I'm going to have to determine where to put you. So, see, because then now the ball is back in my court. I have some decisions to make. So am I going to continue to put myself in positions to be embarrassed, like going with you in public? Because if this is normally where these things are taking place,
that's right.
I'd have to decide not to hang out with you, where you'll be putting me in a situation where I'll feel embarrassed. So, I mean, the ultimate would be they consider what you're saying and really look to resolve it. But if not, you got to put your big boy drawers on and say, hey, we can't do this no more.
Have mercy. And sometimes them drawers too big. You can't even stand up in them.
Look.
But let me just tell you something. I want you guys to think about something this week as it relates to, dealing with an embarrassing friend or a situation. It was something that I heard years ago. It has literally changed my life and how I deal with people. And it's simply the words of Maya Angelou. You teach people how to treat you. And when you think about teaching, we can teach, but them actually learning is a process.
Right.
Sometimes they don't just change overnight, but at least when you decide to have a constant relationship with someone, there's that constant tweaking and making them aware of what's going on. And we make those adjustments if we care enough about that person to make that adjustment and sustain that relationship. Good stuff.
Look, so guys, if you like this tip for the week, please like it and share it with your friends and followers.
Or if you're the embarrasser or embarrassee, there I am making up words, please feel free to comment. We would love to hear from you.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RRC Group 2. And also, somewhere on this video is our YouTube channel. Click that thing and subscribe to it. And also, we have a t-shirt line that's coming out. You can get our Relationship Real Talk. You can get that one right there. We have some other designs coming out just to highlight some things about relationships. And we would love to see you wearing our gear. So once you order your shirt, take a picture in it and post it on our YouTube channel or our Facebook channel.
That's right.
Remember this, you were built to win.
So no excuses.
And until next week, Peace.
Have a good one. I remember that little comment you made, that little sideways comment you made
Okay, bye-bye.
about me showing my butt.